Now, however harsh perhaps those words are from Erdogan, this is really sort of the first attempt to maybe engineer a climb down from the crisis. How successful do you think Erdogan's strategy might be?
I think he's trying his best. The words implying war are for domestic propaganda, but he wants Greece at the negotiating table. But Greece won't come. We have been at this point at least a dozen times since 1974 Cyprus conflict, and nothing has changed. I think the tensions will not mutate into war, and the standoff will continue with both sides doing what they are used to do.
So what would engineer a solution?
Well, I think it must encompass the conflict in Cyprus, which Greece is not willing to discuss. And I think if Biden is elected in the United States, he could be a successful interlocutor. In the past, when tensions ran very high, we saw American arbitration work to a certain extent. But to be perfectly honest with you, the Aegean and Cyprus issues are frozen conflicts like, say, Kashmir.
From Turkey's perspective, how are they viewing the way that Greece, the EU and NATO are dealing with this crisis?
I think Turkey is happy with NATO's efforts. With EU, we have deep problems because they wouldn't even listen to the Turkish side's arguments, and I firmly expect sanctions at the end of the month in EU leaders summit. But these will be symbolic. From the perspective of Turkey, even if Greece is backed by an international treaty about continental shelf rights, if we apply that logic to the Turkish coast, a couple of Greek islands with very tiny populations would block a nation of 80 million from accessing Eastern Mediterranean hydrocarbon resources and fishing rights. So for Turkey, that's a no-go.
You say that EU sanctions would be futile. Why is that? And do you think there's anything the body could do to try and bring some sort of calm and peace to this situation?
Well, EU doesn't provide much of a pre-accession aid to Turkey, and diplomatically the relations are a standstill. So what else can they do is the question in Ankara. Of course, I think the pressure needs to be on Greece to come to the negotiating table. And EU must understand that in Cyprus there are actually two nations, and any potential solution must address their concerns. One of those is the Turkish minority, which Greece would not recognize.